Your house could literally generate over $10,000 per month, and most people are just sleeping in it. I'm not talking about Airbnb. I'm not talking about renting out rooms. I'm talking about opening your very own residential care facility for the elderly, or RCFE, aka Assisted Living Facility. I'm Raya, the care admin. If you've ever wondered how people actually start these homes and why they can generate serious income, this video will break it down for you. First, let's start with the why. California's senior population is growing rapidly, but not every elderly person needs a hospital or a skilled nursing facility. Many seniors simply need help remembering their medication, someone to cook meals for them, supervision for safety, help bathing or dressing, and someone nearby in case they fall. They don't need a hospital. They need a home environment with support. And that's where residential care facilities for the elderly, RCFEs, fill the gap. RCFEs are licensed residential homes that provide non-medical care and supervision for seniors. These facilities are regulated by the California Department of Social Services Community Care Licensing Division under Title 22 regulation. These types of facilities provide housing, meals, supervision, and assistance with activities of daily living. But they do not provide skilled medical care. That's the important distinction. Now let's talk about the question everyone really wants answered. How can this make at least $10,000 or more per month? Most RCFE homes operate with 6 residents because that is the standard small residential capacity. In California, the monthly cost for assisted living care can range roughly from $3,000 to $6,000 per resident, depending on the area and level of care. Let's do a conservative example. If a home has 6 residents paying $3,000 per month, that's 6 residents times $3,000 per month, which equals to $18,000 per month in gross revenue. And if the home charges $4,000 per resident, now you're looking at $24,000 per month. Of course, there are expenses such as staffing, food, utilities, insurance, licensing costs, and supplies. But even after expenses, many small RCFE homes still generate strong profit margins. And that's why people who understand this industry often open multiple homes. Now, here's what most people don't realize. You don't need a giant facility or a medical building. Most RCFEs operate in normal residential homes inside neighborhoods. However, the home must meet certain requirements such as sufficient bedrooms, safety features, fire clearance, accessibility, and compliance with licensing standards. But fundamentally, it's still a house. That means people sometimes convert their own home, a rented home, or an investment property into a licensed care facility. Now, I want to be honest here. Starting an RCFE does require capital. This is not a $0 business. Because for a small 6-bed RCFE, most startup budgets realistically fall around $50,000 or more. This usually covers pre-licensing and administrative costs, such as RCFE Administrator certifications, licensing application fees, background checks, and required documentation. There's also property setup. You'll need beds and furniture, safety equipment, grab bars, smoke alarms, fire extinguishers, and food service equipment. Part of your plan should include operating reserves. California licensing expects facilities to demonstrate financial stability, and most experts recommend having about 3 months of operating reserves before opening. There are also strict operational requirements once the home is running. For example, certain incidents must be reported to the department within specific time frame. For example, some serious incidents must be reported within 24 hours under the Title 22 reporting requirement. This shows how regulated the industry is. So why are more people entering this industry? That's because the senior population continues to grow, which means the demand is exploding. California has millions of seniors, and that number continues to grow every year. And many families cannot provide full-time care at home, but they also don't want their loved ones in large institutional nursing homes. They prefer small residential care homes. That's why these smaller 6-bed facilities are extremely common. They usually provide a quieter environment, personalized care, and a family-like setting. And from a business standpoint, small homes also have lower overhead compared to large facilities. This business is for you if you want to run a care-focused business, are comfortable managing staff, want a real estate-based business model, or want to help seniors while building income. Most owners are nurses, caregivers, real estate investors, healthcare professionals, and entrepreneurs looking for a recession-resistant business. Because the reality is, people will always need care. So if you've ever looked at your house and thought, what could I possibly do with this property that'll make me some money every month? You might be sitting on an opportunity you've never considered. Turning a home into a licensed residential care facility can create income while also providing an essential service to families who need help caring for their loved one. And I'm Raya, the care admin here in California. If you want to learn more about starting an RCFE, licensing requirements, and what inspectors actually look for, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.